Hey Capricorn, and welcome to Truth Seeker Psychic Readings, reminding you of who you really are. Today, we're going to look at the exciting new year of 2021 and the month of January. So let's check it out to see your flow. Capricorn, there's some heavy cards here for January 2021, and notably, you have the Devil, which is in fact the Capricorn card. So don't worry too much about that. That's the goat. We're going to talk about that more in a moment. You have two aces, which is awesome. Okay, aces are great. New beginnings. All right, great things, power. But we're going to talk about the theme first. And I know you're looking at the Death card. All right, for all of you that are not familiar, death is about rebirth, and we'll talk about that more. So just wanted to bring it up quickly because it looks pretty heavy, and I want you to know that there's lots of light here and lots of power here, so I'll direct you in the best possible way. Now, the Six of Swords is your theme, right? This is about your journey. This is about where you're heading this month. Now, it's not completely familiar, right? These people are traveling on a boat. They're going somewhere. This represents you, this represents your family, this represents people you love, whoever your partner is, just your journey generally, and the people around you. And so it basically says a couple of things. One is that being in reverse, it's telling you that where you're heading is not completely familiar. So you may this month find that the direction you're moving in is different to what you thought. So whether it's about career or whether it's about something in your personal life, there is something happening that is a little bit not planned, I would say. Not planned, not desired. I don't feel that it's a bad thing. I feel that this is fated. I feel that you're supposed to do this, okay, because of all of these influences around you. But there will be something that you need to do in January that is different than what you originally thought. So I've talked about that concept enough. The other thing is there is a little bit of a delay for those of you that wanted to travel somewhere in particular. So some of you had plans in January. It's sort of saying that, you know, you may have a change of plans in terms of that short-term travel, that short distance travel, or wherever it is that you wanted to head. So keep an open mind and know that this is part of your journey, all right? And if things are a little bit rough, okay, if ever on your path, the one thing to remember is remove the swords, because once you do that, clear waters right ahead of you, okay? And the swords represent baggage, emotional baggage, thoughts, okay, old energy. But by lightening your load and letting go of that, you're easily able to see your destination, get there quicker. So just a quick note for you. Now, the Death card right next to this Six of Swords is basically saying there's a transformation happening, okay? Death is associated with Scorpio. Scorpio is all about shedding skins, layers, transforming, changing, evolving, and growing, right? In a powerful way. Because Pluto is a ruler and is the dark planet, it is the transformer, and it is an influence that constantly puts the Scorpio in a mode of recreation. And so that's what's happening for you in January. The White Rose is what we focus on, not the Grim Reaper, okay? He's just coming to take away the old, all right, so that the new can emerge, right? So basically a transformation, something big happening. And it's to do with that direction, that the thing that you were doing this month that has changed, that has somewhat become a little bit different than it looks. It is meant to be, because it is taking you on a journey of change and taking you on a journey of evolving the self and growing, okay? Becoming that beautiful white rose. And if we look forward, actually there's one other thing I want to say. 13 is the number of the Death card. And 13 is actually a very powerful number. So it depends on how you hold it in your mind. If you perceive it as negative, it will create negative energy. If you look at it as positive, lucky 13, then you're going to create really good stuff. So let's look at the positive, and let's say 13 is a powerful number, because it is. And with that, you're going to create awesome new things. Now, right in the middle of the reading, you've got the Ace of Cups. This is right here basically saying that there's an individual pursuit. There's something that you're working on for yourself. All right. Now, it's in reverse because it's saying that you're not 100% sure about how you feel on it, right? So if there's something new that you want to create in your month of January, you do have to become very, very sure of yourself. You have to back yourself and you have to be confident about that thing. Because a cup in reverse is like not emotionally feeling stable around it, okay? So I would meditate a little bit. I would, just remove yourself from the situation, go for a big walk, get out in nature, do some journaling maybe. This is basically asking you to reflect on what is not feeling right for you and maybe work through that. By doing that, you're going to realize a new beginning, because the ace is about starting. It's about starting and removing the blocks, not doubting yourself, not being fearful of where you're going, because you're holding the cup. So you are in control. You just need to direct that energy forward, okay? Now the devil is Capricorn energy, all right? And it's here to remind you of a few things. First of all, material things are not everything, okay? So the pentacle in the middle upside down is saying that you may be valuing at the moment earth, air, water, fire over spirit. Spirit always needs to come first. This always needs to be upright, because it is saying you're transcending, you're focusing on spirit over air, earth, water, air, and fire. So basically the devil card is just to remind you not to become too attached to the physical world, not to become too attached to material things, all right? I know you're ambitious, I know you have goals, I know that you love surrounding yourself with amazing, beautiful things, but just remember, it's not everything, all right? The other thing is remove any attachments, any worries, any concern, any addictions, all right? The devil is also the mind, and the mind can get stuck in worry, can get stuck in fear. So remove that. If that's because this is right in the middle between your two aces, right? First ace being about how you feel, second one being about your passion. It's sort of, the mind is getting right in the middle and right in between it all. You know with death that you've had to transform and change something, particularly with the direction you're heading. And the only thing stopping you from starting is the mind right in the middle. So this is a huge reminder for you, Capricorn, to get out of the head, get into the heart, use your intuition, trust how you feel, okay? Block the mind just for a moment, because something beautiful flows through that once you allow it, all right? Cups and wands are about intuition, both of them. So you need to just focus more on what you feel and not what you think. Okay, and that's going to help you start. So starting something creates momentum, and when you have the momentum, you can propel forward. So use how you feel as a motivator and take your passion and run with it, because that's what the Ace of Wands is doing. They're bursting out of the clouds with, in their hand, holding strongly, passionately, in control, moving across land, and there's so much growth. The Ace of Wands is basically saying that whatever it is that you want to do with your career, with your passion, you're in alignment. Okay, aces are ones and they are alignment. So right in between is just the mind. Shut that away. Focus on how you feel. You're going to do great things. Now, the last thing I want to point out here, okay, is that right here, the devil also can indicate attachment to sex, okay, or something really, really hot and steamy, all right? And like for some of you, you may have a choice. There may be a person in your life that you have a really, really strong physical attraction to, or someone that comes in. And is that all it is? That's the question. Like if it's only about the sex, if it's only physical, then there's no life in it, okay? But if there's more than that, and if you can explore more than that and create a little balance, then you'll find very quickly that it's going to be something that you can bring and take forward. All right, so that's the last little message I want to leave you with. Only applies to some Capricorns. So, new direction, rebirth, starting something new, getting out of the head. You're going to do an amazing job. This is a great, powerful month. Use the energy wisely, use the force wisely. And if you enjoyed the reading, please subscribe to the channel. Please also comment in the comments below. I want to hear your thoughts. And if you know any other Capricorns, please send this across, share this. Also share it with any friends that you have. Perhaps they can look at their month. And have an amazing month. Like the channel and like the reading. And I will see you in the next reading.